Baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Davis.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
6.
He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Digging in now for the Yankees, Shelby Tomlinson. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, they could really use a turnaround from Cameron Maybin. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping up to the plate, Scotty Hayward, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 0-2 home. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Striding forward now, Michael Conforto, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
To his left, Ford, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the 3rd baseman, number 24.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the 1st year of a new 5-year deal. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air to center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. Throw goes over to 3rd.
Batting 9th, the shortstop. Yeah.
So stepping in, Jed Lowry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Now here it comes.
Nino Reese.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Davis, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Here's Cameron Maben now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Mike Ford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
In now, Gary Sanchez. That